So in the kitchen and in the pursuit of less wind noise, you can see I'm using a Purple Panda lapel microphone. This is the same one that I actually use on the bike as well, inside the helmet. Now, I've also, in the pursuit of trying to reduce wind noise, I've bought this screen, which is going to go above my normal screen. Also bought those bananas, but that's a different story. So this screen is going to go above my normal screen, and all this junk here, without any instructions, comes with it as well. It is an eBay purchase. It was only $30. So I'll have a look at how all this goes together, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so first discoveries first. This piece here has two little Allen keys at the back. And if you undo those grub screws, I should say, with the Allen key, that just backs off a pressure plate. Sorry, I got the flu. Backs off a pressure plate here, and obviously that's going to give you the gap that's going to allow you to slide that over your screen. So that's the first thing. I'm just going to do one of them up again so that that doesn't fall apart. All right, turn him over. You've got one bolt here. Undo that with the Allen key. And there's a pivot there which is going to help for alignment with the screen. And you've got this little finger adjustment here. If you just push that to one side, it locks it, but if you undo it, you can see that you've got an adjustment on this arm here. So that's all I found out so far. Right, next step, you can see there's kind of a smile shape cut out of the main screen, and this piece here, there's half a curve on the back there. You can see they will line up and that will go in there like that. I have to undo those two bolts, split that apart, put it together, and then bolt them back in using the small Allen key. Bless you. There's a little O-ring there too, just be careful of that O-ring. You don't want to be losing that. O-ring there as well. Now the thing with anything with plastics, don't over tighten it. I'll put that together. Flip him over. I'll just start that with my fingers on that bolt and the other bolt. Okay, and I need to line them up. They kind of push into the plastics. They had a serrated edge on the outside of them, and now I can just do these up. Again, only finger tight. Do not over tighten anything in plastic, or it just starts to crack straight away. There is an O-ring on these as well, remember? And the O-ring will actually start taking up that tension. There we go, just finger tight. And I'll do that to the other side, but you don't need to worry about watching that. Okay, so here's a tricky one for young players. There's a conical area in here and a conical area here. That's pretty obvious that that cone goes onto that cone like that. And that gives you your steps for the angles of this windscreen, which is cool. When you get that in the right spot, you get this friendly device here. And you notice it's like hollow at the back here. So we're going to turn that over, and that will plug in and add like an axle which holds that into position, see? Like that, nice. Once you get that angle right on your bike, then if you flip him over, here, I'd say this is a locking tab. And that locking tab there pushes down into here, push, which I'm not going to do at the moment, and that should lock it all into position for us. Okay? And that's how we put him on. Right, so you do live and learn. This one here, now that I've got those conical parts in, this is actually a lock. So I just push the lock in position. And when it's this way, it'll move. But you turn it sideways, like that, and that locks it into position. So this is all ready now to undo just these back grub screws, slide that on, adjust everything and lock everything up, and then it's all done. So I'm at the CBX and it's time to start putting this together. The screen, I'm going to put it on. Here's my screen here, complete with bugs from the weekend's ride. Oh well, I'll clean them off later. And the new screen is down here. Hopefully it fits easily. Alrighty, so here we go. I just need to undo the grub screws first on both of these brackets, backing everything off in the hope that that backing plate, which is underneath this, doesn't fall onto the ground. I just have to hold my tongue right to do that. Come on. Righto, sweet. Now I have not actually trial fitted this yet. This is, like I was saying, I didn't want that to fall down. The other one just fell on the floor. Anyway, okay, so I'm just going to open that up. I have not trial fitted this. This is the first go at fitting it on there. I'm just going to do up one grub screw, a bit. Rightio, and I'll go and get that part. Well, at least it gives me the opportunity to show you what it looks like. Here you go. So there is a backing plate and there is the rubber that goes onto the screen itself. And the backing plate pushes onto those two grub screws. So here we go. Put that all back together. I'll bring that around here. It's all unlocked, I think. Maybe they're not unlocked. There we go. Get these opened up. Come on. There we go. Now I want to get that equidistantly spaced. In other words, even. That's pretty even and even. Alright, so that's like that, that's like that. I believe that's what we want. Love your work. It kind of just finds its own positions with all the pivots, which I'm happy with. So now I can just do up these back grub screws, which push on that plate, which hold the brackets into position. Again, put a little bit of tension on them, but because it's plastic, don't put too much on there. In fact, that part might be metal. No, it's plastic. But it's actually pushing onto rubber, which is onto plastic again. And that's fun. Yeah. So just finger tight. Okay, from there, I'm going to come around the front and I'm going to lock off those front hinges because I reckon they're in a good spot. All right, this one here, I'll have that about the same angle as the windscreen, maybe up a bit more. So when the wind hits it, it goes psh, up and over my helmet. So I don't get that wind noise. That's what it's all about, chasing wind noise. And these pivots here, these are the axle pivots. I just give that a little bit of a touch up as well. Interestingly, when I first got these brackets, that was it, falling on the floor. Here we go. When I first got these brackets, I had 2 left-hand ones. So I had to undo one of these hinges, just flip it over, and then I had a left-hand one and a right-hand one. So, you know, that happens, you get on with it. It was only 30 bucks. Didn't take that long to get here, actually. I came from China, took a couple of weeks, really happy, and it's done. Now my windscreen has extended a fair bit, 100 mil. I was getting a little bit of buffeting before, but the main thing is with the vlogging, or the motorcycle vlogging, trying to stop that wind noise. The biggest thing I've read is to make sure you've got like a purple panda with a dead cat on it, and you've got the screen deflecting wind up over your helmet. The other thing I can do is go to a different helmet as well. What's another $1,000? So step by step, $30. Give it a whirl. Now, a moment ago, I did actually mention the dead cat. Now, the dead cat is a crazy, kind of weird name for a very fluffy little thing that you put over the top of your lapel microphone. It's extremely fluffy. You would have seen them around. It comes with a foam one as well. So you can try the foam one, but the foam one just slips off, and then the dead cat goes over it. This is much better for high wind. In fact, I saw one person who put the dead cat on and then went and got a washing up glove, cut one of the fingers off a washing up glove, put that over the top of the dead cat, and then zip tied that down as well. And that person swore by it. I haven't tried that yet. The person was a road cyclist predominantly, so their speeds were higher. So it might work well. I've got to give that a go. But Purple Panda is a good brand for the lapel microphone, and everything else there as well. There's my phone. I better go check out, see what's happening.